And here is a familiar Mike Tyson rushing toward the ring, wanting to get it on and get it over with.
This is a time when everybody in the world, everybody, thought Mike Tyson was the toughest guy on the planet, indestructible, could not lose.
I was in Japan.
I wasn't training properly.
More distractions, it's the women, the business deals, the endorsements, distractions.
That's some folklore tale that you're not supposed to be with a girl before a fight. Nobody believes in that stuff. Custer didn't believe in that, and I didn't either.
So about 2 weeks before the fight, he realizes that, he's like 20 pounds overweight. He goes on a crash diet. He got down to, I think it was like 225.
Buster's mom had just passed, and he dedicated that fight to his mom, so there may have been some type of divine intervention in his mind.
Tyson was a 42-1 favorite.
And there were people who bet $160,000 plus on Mike Tyson as a 42-1 favorite. You'd only win $4,000 if he won the fight.
Whether he can sustain this, of course, Mike hasn't tagged him yet with a big blow. Look at them as they exchange here in round one. Oh, that right hand.
Involved in parties, and I heard you weren't focused.
They won't let me out the hotel. They just let me go to training and come back, so I had to hit all the mates. They were so ugly, too.
Mike standing straight in front of him. Look at this, Buster landing some shots. This is surprising here.
Bobby said that he with you in Japan. We basically stayed up all night partying with 12 Japanese girls. I kept telling Mike, you need to go to sleep. He said, then you told Bobby, listen, I'm not no amateur. I know what I'm doing. Nobody can beat me. I got this. I go to bed whenever I got to go to bed.
Douglas has landed over 50 punches, and Tyson's landed only 16. Probably scored the first round even and the second round in favor of Buster Douglas. See Mike much more aggressive, but again, Mike Tyson. Oh, there's the left hook again. Let's see if Buster can hang on and keep him off. Instead, it's Buster coming back. Mike paused and looked. Can he keep that left going? Well, gee, there's a right hand that gets through. I'm talking about the bites, and you see, there's Mike missing that big left and just grazed the chin of Buster Douglas. And Douglas answering with loaded up shots of his own as the bell ends. Round 4. Hey, we've got a good fight on our hands here in Tokyo.
I felt strong about the fight, even more so after my mother's passing, because it was like every other day somebody would call me on the phone. A tragedy would happen, but of course that was the biggest one of all.
Buster's, if 2, 3, or 4 is a question mark, he's winning the 5th round handily. You don't need to be that I've seen him in his career. Oh, nice. A lot of things. His hands aren't real busy. He's throwing a lot of wide punches. More often than not, he's landed. Oh, look at this shot inside by Mike that time. I'm Bob Sheridan. You're watching the heavyweight championship of the world. Mike Tyson throwing land the right hand behind it. Let's see if we can get back to that. Oh, instead, Mike land left eye. Buster, a little abrasion by his left eye. Wow, with the left hand is Buster Douglas. Buster drops that big right hand, but Mike takes it on the glove, and he backs off Mike again with the left. Wow, with the right hand is Buster. Good fight. And the fact of the matter is, it's Buster that's making it the fight. Look at these shots landed by Buster Douglas. And if Buster was out of gas in the early going of this round, he's got it back together in the late portion here. Raising left hand, chopping right, misses.
I stopped fighting, looking at the damage that I was doing to Mike. That brief moment, he caught me with a shot.
Oh, there's a nice uppercut that time that drops Buster Douglas.
When the timekeeper signals 2, Octavio Meyron is just picking up the count.
Fairly clear. It's up to 7 and 8. And here it is at 9. Is he going to get up? Yes, he does. All right. And the bell ends the 8th round. What a round for Mike Tyson. Wow. What a turn of events.
Made a mistake.
We're going to show you some replays here. Now let's listen to the corner just a bit. Douglas for making this a big, big fight. Tyson trying to end it with one big shot again. He's down, he comes with the uppercut. Somehow or other, Buster's throwing shots back. Look at this. Buster is round 9, and I expected Mike. Look at this. Look at Buster coming back. Did he buckle the legs of Mike? I don't know, he got him again. Buster fights back strongly, landing some big shots. And now he can't get careless. Look at this. Who would ever have expected this? and around, and not Buster would back it in. He comes back, showing. I haven't seen Mike in this kind of trouble before. Look at Mike actually grasping to hang on. Mike missing the shots. Buster loading up the shots now. Buster down, as you know, in the last round. Come off the canvas. Buster Douglas absolutely having the night of his life to this point. Oh, Mike tries to together as Buster's landing these. Oh, nice uppercut by Buster Douglas. Look at this. He's knocked Mike Tyson.
The elapsed time of the knockout of Mike Tyson in the 10th round. You got it. 14 seconds.
Recover. It's up to 7 and 8. He's not gonna make it. Unbelievable. 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 Buster Douglas is the new heavyweight champion of the world. This has got to be, if not the, one of the biggest upsets in the history of boxing. Buster Douglas, the new, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. It happens here in Tokyo, Japan.
How quickly could you have gotten up?
I could have gotten up right away.
You could have gotten up like at 3?
Right. Well, no, I picked the count up at 6. You know, and by the time the referee came over and was over top of me, he was at 6 when I finally picked the count up. But if he was at 8 or 9, I could have jumped straight up. But by it being 6, I just had time to, you know, ponder my thoughts for a second or two. I was surprised, basically. I was I was surprised and upset because it was, if you see the tape, I had hit the canvas, like to say, you know, dang. Then I got up and was ready to go, and then the bell rang.
Suppose the bell hadn't sounded.
The bell hadn't sounded.
Would he have been in position to follow up?
He was through. When I had gotten up and looked over in the corner, because after I had gotten up, I immediately picked up Mike Tyson. And I looked over there, and he was standing over like, geez, you know, he's, you know, the nightmare has returned, you know. You know, I was ready. Because the bell rung, I went back to my corner, I got my instructions, and I came out, and I won the 9th round big. If I was hurt, I would have been still shaking out cobwebs.
And then knocked him out in the 10th round.
And then came back and destroyed him in the 10th. I would have knocked him out in the 9th, but I missed him with 2 big shots, 2 big right hands, so I had him on the ropes. I hit him with a good shot and hurt him, and he went back, reeling back on the ropes. And when I went to, you know, finish him with the right hand, I kind of reared back, you know, to cock it to put a little bit more on it, and I missed him. You know, I missed him a couple of times.
Are you aware of this? I timed the Tyson knockdown. When you knocked him out, I timed it off the HBO tape. Yes, your count was a little bit long, although it's very clear that you could have gotten up way before the count of 10.
Right, I didn't get up on those shaky legs or anything.
Right, you could have gotten up almost any time you wanted to, but yes, the count was about 3 seconds long. But by my stopwatch, Mike Tyson was on the deck 14 seconds when the referee eventually said 10.
Well, I noticed, and from the time when I first knocked him down, I immediately went to the neutral corner. Then I went to the other corner. Then I got back and was in between 2 corners. And all that time, you know, he studied counting. And I know it had to be 10 to 12 seconds had to elapse in that period of time.
The tape of the Douglas fight at all?
I've seen the fight a couple of times.
Is that you in the ring when you see him?
I don't even know that guy. I don't know. That guy borrowed my belt and my body and went in the ring. I do not know who that guy is.
Yeah, I mean, what were those immediate thoughts in there on the way home?
I feel that God, now how am I going to get this title back? First thing comes to mind, I got to get this title back. I never thought about, like, God, I'm beat up and I lost and what I'm going to do. People are going to, you know, perceive me as a certain this and this and that. I used to, God, I'm going to get this title back.